Hey everyone, Mherex here, bringing you another video. A Titan Takeover on the free-to-play. And today I think is the day that I'm finally going to hit the platinum chest. I have, I think, a decent plan in place. And I've been so close so many days. I think today is the day I'm finally going to get it. If your faction doesn't have unlocked tier 5, save one attack for tier 3. And then use the rest of them to try to get this platinum chest so you can get more hype, right? So what you want to do is you want to go in here, and you first thing you want to do is kind of look and see who you have available because it's hype based. So I have plenty of level 1 hype guys available, but most of them can't stay alive for all 3 turns, which then in turn makes way less turn on the for my next guy because I don't have any golds, literally none in Showboat. I have 1 gold on my roster. So I'm going to use Brett because he keeps himself alive. Then Gunther is one of my better damage people, but he won't keep himself alive. So I'm using Cena for 25 million extra health so he can get all of his turns in. So hopefully, I'm hoping we can get like 300 or 400 million combined out of these two. That might be a little bit much to hope for, but that is my hope. We'll see how that works in practice. But yeah, I think today is the day. So let's take Taker on, and maybe some of these tips will kind of help you. But you really want to be focusing on what you need to do to get to that platinum chest on 4 until your faction can unlock 5. And I think I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry about that. I'm definitely gonna sneeze. So boss is at like 445 billion, 0.51 billion. Let's see if we can get it under 445. That would be 500 million and I would be ecstatic. I don't think we will. But you never know. Miracles can happen. I believe in miracles. I do have Roxanne on Gunther. I'm not leaving it to chance that Brett would get loaded. Of course, you can just force close the app and try again if you want to, and then you could use better trainers. That's certainly a very viable strategy. You can see we took a bunch of damage, and the next turn would likely wipe us out, but luckily for us, Brett heals himself with Leech Gems, so it's kind of a non-factor. And we just keep doing what we do. And I think we just hit the about 100 million damage done mark with him. Maybe, not quite. Taker destroying 3 rows, but we survive. Perfect. It is our last set of turns. Yep, that's... No, we'll just finish off with the sub-a-dub-dub. Actually, no, yes, we will. 2 million, yes, we will. Okay. Gunther's gonna come in and hopefully we can make this work. He's kind of hard to make work in this mode for me with what I have on my account, but we are gonna do the best we can. All right, if I leave that row break intact, we're good. And I did not mess it up. Excellent. Okie dokie. We do want to reload that red though. So as long as we keep that, we will reload the red. Oh, that's okay. 24 mil? Not great. But there is more to come. Okay. Let's do that. And then we are going to do, or try to do, I'm going to try to do something. I don't know how well it's going to work, but I'm going to try. Maybe. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Yep. That's fine, I think. Okay. Okay. Good. All right. We need to leave one set of red. 1, 2, 3. Let's just row break that. And now let's just stay away from there. $22 million again. Yeah, destroy your top 3 rows in my big multiply gems and jerk face. Alright. And last go round. Okay. That's fine. And we don't need to worry about recycling. We're going to be on the last turn. Okay. Alright. Let's end this with a boom. Or we really want to get all the 29 times, right? For sure. So that that ticks those boxes. And let's just grab that as well. $27. All right, let's see what we did total. 60 or probably like 70 million from Gunther. And Brett, I don't know. Maybe 150 if we did. We might have done 220. 232, fairly close. So, see, it's really hard when you don't have your main guys. Brett did 151. All right. Now, let me show you my second, which this should be much better. And I think a lot of you will find this build useful for Goldberg if you don't have good stuff for him, like me. I don't even have a Hall of Fame strap. And I'll show you the setups. Actually, let me show you the setups for what I just did. They're not great, so no judging. It's the best I can do. So we used, who did we use? Brett. I do have a strap on him, and I have an assortment, a hodgepodge of medals. All right. And his moves aren't maxed, his levels aren't maxed, and we got Kofi and this for the yellow, both loaded to just start 2 clicks. Hogan to make sure we recycle. And then the one turn we use the sub, I have this because I really don't have a lot else great. So it is what it is. And then Gunther is pretty sketch as well. I need a medal there. Should have put a hodgepodge one in. It wouldn't do much though. And then moves are the same, leveled or not. So I haven't bothered yet. Because TP is a thing. And then, you know, just the green gem, the only green gem create I have at the moment. So yeah, that's 1 on the multiply and then 25 million health to keep him alive, right? So, all right. Now, let's go back in here. This is my big damage run. This is the important one. We need to get really close to that chest or it's not going to happen. We're going to use Goldberg. And we are going to use my best Titan card in John Cena Chain Gang. Okay. So Goldberg is just all the sub-trainers I have. I don't have Lashley. I have almost nothing good for him. I have his gear. He starts loaded. It's really not about the sub. It's about the damage from the countdown gems. That's the best damage I can get out of him. And it's really straightforward. We just need him not to die, which is Cena's going to go here. Previous also doesn't work in this mode. It's really frustrating because I've absolutely used Cena and Goldberg a bunch of times in this mode. All right, so 25 million extra health. And for John Cena, we just make sure he's loaded because Goldberg will not be doing any swiping. He's hitting one move over and over. And I'll show you the strap and stuff on Cena afterwards. So let me just double check those trainers. Yes. All right. So this is my big damage run. This is the best I can do right here. Goldberg, you're going to see like he's at 0.95, 443.95. Goldberg, all we're doing is subbing the entire time. Because the countdown gems do a decent amount of damage when they go off. Right? And you can hit it 15 times. So between the sub and the countdown gems, it actually adds up. And it's also very easy to play, which is nice. It just slowly chunks them down, and before you know it, you've done, you know, 200-300 million this way. Like I said, it's not great, but it's the best I can do. And you see the damage slowly ticking down. Accomplishing a little bit. Two. And of course, if we didn't have Cena on, we'd be done. Because he gives 25 million health, so we would be a goner, but we do have Cena, so we're not. So if you're wondering, we'll talk about the countdown gem damage from them. They each deal basically 500k damage, and there's 19 of them. So, you know, it's about 9 million, and then he's doing 4.8 million on the sub. So he's doing basically 14 million 5 times for 3 turns. So 14 million 5 times is what, 70 million 4 times. He's doing like 280 million, which isn't terrible for me on this account on Titan. Now Cena's gonna come in, and he's my money guy for sure, my only gold, so we can actually run him with a decent setup. And we're just going leeches, sub finisher the whole way. Because it's damage per leech, and then the leeches are really big. So he's at 0.74, and he's gonna go down much faster than you can see, down to 0.67. Then he went down with Goldberg, right? And Goldberg was doing, what we figure, like 240 mil. I think Cena ends up being really close to like 700 mil. Alright, now he can get kind of wonky on his rotation. So we're just gonna go ahead and use this one now. And then the rest of the way, we're just going to hit sub finisher. We'll get back on cycle now, because I didn't really want all of his stuff covered up. Senior, very straightforward as well. I do have a skill plate, sub skill plate, so I get a little bit of blue gem damage each time, but it's not enough to really even be measurable, really. You can see that was a 62 million hit there. This time we'll go ahead and hit it. He's just going to destroy some of the rows. So we're going to keep most of them, and then our rotation will end perfectly this way. So this is the best way to maximize damage with him, the best cycle. I'm playing him this way anyway. Because now we'll get 2 more cycles here. Almost crit, almost 64 mil. Almost basically 63.7. So basically the same, but we didn't crit. So now we're going to see how much we got in total. And let's hope close to 900 million to a billion. 892. So Cena did 705, Goldberg did 186. Looks like I was off of my Goldberg math slightly. Because I did 4 turns instead of 3 because I'm dumb for some reason. Anyway, so yeah, we are closer to the platinum chest. We've done 1.12 billion, but we're not there. We still have 2 more attacks we can potentially do. But you can see how this starts to get really hard because that was our big hit. We need to find some way to get another 240 million damage with either my first person going kaput right away or my second person going kaput right away. Because I just don't have the horses, and that's where we get into some issues, right? Some really big issues. None of these guys have leeches or self-healing, I don't think. Mello, technically, I could run his green set and really do no damage from him. And I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I've never done it before. $136K at 22, it's like 2 million. Those are going to go off right away. We don't need the countdown timer. So we can just hit that, and then this. Bonus damage for every heal gem, and then make a bunch of them green. $31. 68K heal gem damage. I don't even know if I have those trainers, but I mean, let's see what we got. Let's go. Let me actually, what do I want to use for the third move? Because I don't need to decrease the countdown gem timer. That's going to go happen all on its own. Yellow gem damage isn't going to do anything for me. Reinforce won't because we're overwriting it. So I guess we will run this move. Get some damage out of that, right? So let's go move charge. Use Roxanne. And I'll get that all loaded. And I don't think I have any per heal gem damage people. Maybe I do, but I kind of don't think so. Yeah. I didn't think I did. So anyway, we're going to just run this and leave the move damage people on for when we can hit this, we can get another 3 mil. We're really searching here, right? It's more than 3 mil because he's got a strap, which means I can have whoever's in my second slot live. So it's probably going to be Beefcake, to be honest, because I can take him to hype too. Because I got that hype from the store today. The Beefcake hype shows up all the time in my store there, so I'm just going to keep getting his hype, and we're going to give him... We're going to look at his moveset and see what we can do. Too bad he doesn't make multiply gems. We can increase our strength. So what we want to do... Black. We just want to... We're just going to put the... too bad he's not chaotic, right? Well, it doesn't do anything really for us. So we just want to put... Just want to put his power gems down and then start swiping, right? So we are going to go mellow. Who do I got that can actually do power gems on this account? Boss Man for 40. Is he the best? I think so. 25. Okay. And we want... We're going to take matchy match to get back to the purple choose to reload the black if we need it. I think that's how we're going to do this. Because I don't have great power gem trainers, right? So, actually, no, we can't do that. He needs to stay alive. Stay alive, sir. So we need Cena. And we this might be the one where we can get the chest. So we got Mello, who hopefully will keep himself alive, and Brutus, who will hopefully do some power gem damage. Best I can come up with, and we need to squeak out like 240 million. I don't think we can with this, to be honest, because I don't think I have the power gem trainers. But we're gonna try. If you didn't know, countdown gems go tick 1 turn immediately when you put them out, except for your last action. Then they won't. So we can just do that. It does some damage too with him, right? Because they're doing 102k damage, so it's doing like 220k. Woo! And then we're going to do a little damage here, but not a lot. And recycle it. And really, I should probably be hitting this move because this is going to be my best damage one. I should have hit this first. That's 9 million. So we don't need a heal right now, right? So should have hit that first. It's fine. I don't think we cascaded a red anyway, so it's not a big deal. Now, as long as he doesn't one-shot us, I might need to put more levels into Mello. Oof, that was close. Yeah. I don't know if he's gonna heal enough. How much does this heal? Oh! Alright. We are gonna heal enough. Excellent. Maybe this'll work? Maybe? By the skin of our teeth? Perhaps? Don't do 2 million damage. Don't do 2 million damage. Stop cascading! Oh! So close. Thought for sure he was cascading that. Hey, we got a red. And since this is our last turn anyway, we can just do this, so a little bit of damage, so the countdowns go off here. And then finish off with this. Another 9 million, so, you know, that wasn't horrible. That actually just barely worked, and is slightly better than I expected. Alright, no purple on the board, which is somewhat of a concern because we need to re-up our power gems, right? So what I'm going to do is try and get to these purple gems this way. We're also going to tick the power gems we have. That's fine. Absolutely okay. I'm gonna put out this top row here. And now we're just gonna swipe here. Swipe here. I think that's doing like 16 a swipe, so not great. And I was one off on my calculations, but that's fine. We'll do a little damage that way. And this one, we just lose the top 3 rows on this turn. However, let's do that. We're gonna lose the top 3 rows, so let's get that back covered up. Right? No big deal here, because this picks the power gems, right? So that's all good. Not really ideal, I feel like. But you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Right. And let's... Oh, come on, man. Alright. Did we get the chest? I don't think so. It's gonna be really close. Really hoping today's the day I finally get the top reward. Oh. We are 0.1 away. And one more possibility of attacks. And then I have to do my tier 3, right? So we will get it because we are close enough. And this will indeed be the first time that I get the platinum chest by the skin of my teeth. I need 0.1 billion. That's I believe 100 million, I think. I don't the numbers are too big. No commas. I'm doomed. So I think we can get there. So you're just gonna get blown up. Boss man can run into problems recycling, so actually, yeah. You know what? Waller can survive. Do I have any of his gears yet? No, sir. Not yet. All right, we're gonna do... Yeah, it's not gonna be pretty, but it doesn't have to be. And that'll work. Sub. I might level the sub. Just because we're going to be so close. And I should... Here. Tatanka. This and... Oh. All right, Muse. What would it be there? 219 for 3. Eh. I want this stupid chest. All right. Bubba's gonna get 2 cycles if the other dude survives there. So, yeah. Okay. All right. It's gonna be super close, and here we go. For all the marbles. It's like 300. We're just better off hitting the sub. Right? Oh no, the sub's only doing 30. Yeah, 322 for 4. The sub's doing 1.2 million. We're just better off hitting the sub. Okay. This is going to be heartbreaking when I don't have enough to hit the chest. I really hope that's not the case. Probably should have hit the sub again. I just need more golds so that I can get full runs out of the other people, because Bubba's only going to get 2 turns. But, you know, it's one thing to say I need more golds, and it's entirely another thing to get them, and then have hype form on top of it. I'm sure a bunch of you also know that pain. In retrospect, it was not worth it to move Becky's strap, by the way. It wasn't worth the 16k strap parts. That's gonna hurt. A little bit. Because everything hurts a little bit on this account, you know? Alright, Bubba. Time to save the day, my friend. Bubba can get, like... He's gonna be able to get about 60 million is all. Because he's only gonna get 2 chances before he goes kaput. Oh, he might only get 1. Oh no. He's only gonna get 1. He's under 12 million. Definitely only getting 1. I don't think we're doing it. I think I'm just gonna be short again. Because this only hits for 28 mil. think we're just going to be shorted in. Because he's about to go kaput. So, yeah, I should have let Waller go kaput and got 2 turns out of Bubba. I thought he could survive too, so I screwed that up. And you can see it basically cost me the chest. So again, too little. 1.42. No, I got it. Never mind, I got it. Heck yeah. Okay. First time ever getting the platinum chest. There you go. And my last attack will just be on 3, which I'm not going to bother recording because you only need to do 20 million damage to get the platinum chest, which I can do with pretty much any character still available, right? So it's not hard at all. And, you know, if you're wondering how some really bad runs look on a tier 4, it's worth about 25 million points, right? So, you know, when you see like people doing like, I don't want anyone good, we're in zeros because they haven't done it. When you see people doing like 5 runs, and they're less than like 10 million, 15 million, they're just doing 1s and 2s and not really trying, which doesn't help them or their faction. So yeah, first time getting the platinum chest. I hope you guys find this helpful. And that's an extra, you might not think it's worth it, but it's an extra 1,000 hype currency. To me, that's worth it. I need all the hype I can get. So yeah. And then just about Brutus, his hype keeps showing up in Waller's. That's why Waller had hype today, so I could run him, right? So these ones, I have Anvil. This could come in useful. He's already hype 1. This could, you know what? No reason not to. That'll come in useful. Because even if you don't have them leveled, there's other days where you can use them, and I have nothing else to spend this currency on because these are really not. I'm focusing on hype. I don't have Rabbit. And I can't see myself using Jay, but let's just make sure I have another hype 1 guy just in case. And I don't have them yet, so no rush on those right now. But I'll probably start, you know what? I like Rabbit. And so we're going to just do that for now. All right. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hopefully this helps some people out there. And remember to like, subscribe, and share because that really helps me out. And that, guys, thanks for watching. Good luck out there. This is really long, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys what it takes. Like if you want to be able to get that with a crappy roster like mine.